We are at the Gruga Park. This is the exit. This is a beautiful, beautiful surroundings to the Messe because yes, Spiel is all about games and gamers, but you know, it is actually quite nice when it is under these kind of surroundings. In any case, I need to do some work because I have some interviews to do for you, so I better get on with it. Welcome to So Play We All at Spiel 2023. You know, even if they were a massive, mega huge company, which is not what these interviews are all about, I would still have contacted Red Cat Games because they have cat in the names and in the games. So that alone already is amazing. So Anna, hello. And
hello.
Thank you for having me here today.
Thank you for coming.
That's all right. Okay, tell me a little bit about Red Cat Games because I haven't seen you guys before at Essen.
Yeah.
Is this your first time here or have I just missed you completely?
Not really completely. We are kind of a new publisher.
Okay.
We have visited Essen last year for the first time.
Oh, okay.
So it's our second time actually here. We are not very big game publisher. We're based in Armenia. So we focus mostly on family plus games, but some of them are more than just for families, right? Yeah.
Okay. I'm curious about something. I mean, one of the reasons I do what I do for the channel is to find out what the gaming scene is in countries where we don't think about places like Lithuania or Armenia as a gaming hubs. What is the gaming scene like in your country?
It's more about traditional games like chess, something that we call nardi in Armenia. Yeah, but the board game industry is not as developed as in European countries for us. So basically we don't distribute our own games in Armenia, but we focus on promoting what we made to the world. So we are open to sell them on all markets throughout the world. Yeah.
How did you decide, you know, we want to make board games? Because if there isn't this huge tradition, you're being pioneers within your own country, aren't you? What made you decide, yeah, this is worth doing?
I guess, as everywhere, it all starts with one passionate person.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was our director, who is also a game designer. So he started to make board games years and years ago, and now we currently have not very, but really trustful team of board game lovers, and team not very huge, but still we like friends and family inside. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about what games have you brought to Spiel? Because I remember in the app you had like more than one release. What are you bringing to Spiel this year?
Yeah, as you can see on our decorations on the walls, firstly we have Cruxy. You can also have it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our strategy tactical game when you use words to fulfill all the requirements you have at the bottom on this field. So actually it looks like a crossword puzzle, but you come up with the words yourself. You don't have to fill every spot, you just need to get rid of whatever the instructions are for our players, the first of your friends.
Okay.
Why is it different? You need to connect new words to already existing one. You need to come up with the words of a certain length.
Yeah.
We'll have some random letters for each game, but they are all the same for the players.
Okay.
So 6 or more, like here 8 letters for all, and some objects. You will meet them on the board. For example, what happens? I will have word here. It doesn't count for the start. For example, if I insert a word here, I will cross out from my personal space 6 because it's length of a word.
Okay.
I really should use some letters of those I have at the beginning to cross out as many as them with the words. And for example, if I put a word here, I will also cross out this green jacket.
Okay.
So it actually will spread out of these red spaces to the edges of the crossword grid. Also, you can see in the corners some animals. We have plenty on them of the rules. Each has its own special power. This is Cruxy, the mascot of our game. If you have a word here or here, like around this animal, you're allowed to cross one additional box from your player's area. For example, I hate to come up with a word with the letter X, so I demolish the X box.
Okay.
All the animals have its own power. For example, here on our demo board, we have also fishes or fish. It allows a player to have one more turn immediately. Some of them can be applied to the other players, bringing more conditions for them to feel. Others just are helpful for ourselves. So it's actually needs really strategy skills to have. Because sometimes you don't want other players to get to the special animals with effects first. So, for example, if I have word here, I won't insert the next one here because it allows other players to get here and get to the effect first. So you need to plan your actions ahead, not only to get rid of these boxes with the conditions.
Okay. How are the words chosen? And the reason I ask that is because I have a huge amount of dyslexia, and sometimes word games are very difficult for me. So how does the game deal with that?
So you yourself come up with the word needed. Here we recommend to use nouns only.
Okay.
Again, they are connected to the already existing ones. We have recommendations of letters. They are hard to use with this word, with the words, but it's again up to you.
Okay. How many boards does the game come with? Because I can see here number 3, but here I can see number 49. That sounds like an awful lot of them.
We have 50 double-sided boards in this game. So overall, it's 100 levels.
Okay.
All with different requirements from the first level, which is introductory and easy. So the further you go, the more and more not complicated, but I would say challenging the game begins.
That's good. And this is a 1 to 4. How does it go from solitaire to competitive?
Actually, it's meant to be a competitive in the first place.
Okay.
Then we have a team mode when you need to come up with words together, competing with the other players in teams, right? And just ordinary solo mode when you can complete the task in time or use some complicated letters again just to challenge your mind, your brain.
Okay, this is not, however, the only game that you brought, because I can see here Gemforce behind us, which is, I mean, it looks absolutely gorgeous, and there is one game set behind us which is being used at the moment, but we'll take some takes of that. What is it like? Because it really looks super cool.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it does. Well, Jahres is our competitive tactical game. I consider it family plus. So all the players become talented drawers. So we need to get these magic stones from the magic mountain. It's 3D, folded up. I'm sure, for sure I need to show the game itself a little bit later. So one by one, players take a gemstone, then insert it to the jewelry pieces to get points.
Okay.
So you get points for the completed pieces. Move your pawn across the board, and the first player who gets the 20 score points becomes the winner, and the game ends. But it's not. It is not everything actually about the game. The tactical part is you can see all the gems you have on the board. As I said, you can only take the first one. So you, while you plan your own actions, you really need to think of preventing other players to get what they desire. For example, my other player really misses some red crystal, and I have a chance to get it to prevent them to complete the piece and have the points. For more interaction, it's not about getting the points only. We have some special action cards.
Right.
They can be also played in my turn or the turn of other players. There are plenty of them, and their effects like steal from the other players, exchange the jewelry or exchange the gemstones, put things back, get for yourself, like plenty of them. My favorite is consolation card, when other player spends an action to play a card, and I say, no, you won't.
Okay.
Yeah, it really boosts interaction within this game.
I like that.
And also, I really like the part when we have these yellow milestones on the board. So once a player manages to run forward, and we have other players behind them with lower points, so all the players behind this one who managed to get more get one free action card. So later on, they can apply this effect to minimize the distance between the pawns.
So it sounds like a very simple game
Right.
at its core,
Yeah.
but it can have a very devious sort of mechanisms to it. I mean, you can really mess up with other players.
Yeah. We tend to see it as a family plus game, but some of these action cards can be really mean for younger players. Some parents can just put aside some of the meanest for the opinion cards, but I really enjoy playing this game with my friends. Oh God, I just really love not to exactly getting points for myself, but spoil the game for other players.
What's wrong with that? That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I'm up for that. Okay. And I can also see you have another two mini little games
Right.
with cats that look absolutely delightfully cute. Tell me about them.
I will find the page and I will find the boxes. Alright. Free some space. So it's our new series of party game. It's a cooperative one. We have to solve lots of these mini games, mini puzzles, interacting with other players from the other team. We have only 5 minutes, and there are communication limits.
Okay.
Right. So those are the games from the first box. It will be icons. You show things with only using your hand. You cannot speak. Here we have a dialogue between the players. We can use only our facial emotions. The thing is, we have different cards, and there are different emotions, facial expressions on the cards. We need to find the right one from the other players to complete the sequence. Once we find it, we check if our signs here are the same. So here are not, so it's not a pair, right? This one you need as a partner to have your screen unblocked.
Okay.
The thing here, you need to move your hand. Again, you cannot talk.
Okay.
So your the right card, the right pair in this mini game will be completely mirroring your hand movements.
Okay.
You interact with the other team. We have a question and the answer team. Find pairs, as many as possible, so check these upper icons. And put aside the pairs. As many you solved within 5 minutes, as many points you get. So we have another set of mini games here. Kind of a labyrinth with portals, with fruits. This one you can only use sounds, so not very speech-like game. And here, right. Here we have a block of 4 colors. We need to find the right figure who will sit in this gap.
Very ingenious.
Yeah. It's great for party. Can be really good icebreaker here. If you can find a topic to talk, you can limit your communication.
That
Right?
sounds good. That sounds very, very good. Where can people get these games from? Do you have them in distribution? Are you looking for distributors or partners? How do you work?
Yeah, for each market, for each country, we look for distribution companies to bring our game to the market. So we don't distribute the games ourselves as a publisher, right?
So you look for for companies that will localize into different languages.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So far, what languages are they available in?
As for these new games, Mind Match and Cruxia are completely new, but we already found the partners in Japan and in China to bring Jamforge in the local market.
Okay, and for us in Europe or the United States, Canada, for English-speaking countries, is there a way to get these games from either your website or somewhere else?
No, again, unfortunately, we cannot sell from our website because we don't produce those amounts of game. And we don't sell to customers directly. So we need really to find a different company to bring our games
to the market.
To the public, right.
Okay, well, now you know, so if you're watching this interview and you're looking for a great game to bring to your country, this is it. Please send us your comments down there in the comment section of the video. We very much look forward to hearing from you. As you can see, from countries where you would not expect, we get some absolutely amazing sounding games. More interviews very soon. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you
that
very
looks
much.
absolutely brilliant. I'll really love it.